Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's RB Leipzig versus Barcelona.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Can he take advantage? An important challenge, but they must remain organised. Can they keep it out? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Pedri. Well, great read there to intercept. Openda. Ryan Cherki. Ikoma Luis Openda. And the ball back with Barcelona here. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Simons. Alexander-Arnold. Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. And Leipzig unable to retain possession. Xavi Simons. Sarr in possession. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Ikoma Luis Openda. Hamšík. On to David. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. 2-0 now, and back underway. Taylor. Silva. Ikoma Luis Openda. Can he make it count? Timely intervention. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back in business here, and it was a below-par effort from Barcelona in the first half. Will they fare better in the second? Bernardo Silva. It's with Hamšík. Openda. Kenneth Taylor. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. And so the action underway once more with Leipzig very much in control of the game. Openda. Ikoma Luis Openda. Marek Hamšík. Now with David. Patient enough build-up. Can't miss, surely! Didn't fool the keeper. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Is it going to... Opportunity, and he slots it home with confidence. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Hamšík. Openda. Jonathan David. Simons. Pedri. Xavi Simons. In with a chance. Can they slot it home? In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Openda. Just wanted to get it out of there. David. Openda. And a confident clearance. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Xavi Simons. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig up against Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Taylor. Hamsik now. Appear to be in two minds. And problem solved for now. Ferreira. On the ball, Cannavaro. Ronaldo. Given away by Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hadji. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. David. And cutting it out. More than decent this from United. It might still be problematic. Cherki. Openda. And a strong tackle. And support available. Ryan Cherki. Openda. Cherki. David. Marek Hamsik. Taken away by Cannavaro. Hadji. Chances on. Oh, and a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cometh the hour, cometh Ronaldo.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. The first half here comes to an end. And the ball moving again. Advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Bale. It's a perfect challenge. Ryan Cherki. Now with David. Openda. United come away with it. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Hamsik. And into the last 30 minutes now. This could level it. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Gareth Bale. And it's with Hadji. Thuram. And Thuram coming away with the ball. Bale. Hamsik. Into the final 20 minutes. Vitor Ferreira. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Danger averted for now. Now with Xavi. Hadji. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And nothing comes of that attack.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Jonathan David. De Gea. And we will have just one additional minute. Hadji. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, high marks for that pass. He's in here. Can he finish? In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Marek Hamsik. Ikoma Loisopenda. Hamsik. Snyder. Ikoma Loisopenda. And winning it back. This attack looks highly promising. This could be the equaliser. Can they cover up? Pele. Kaká. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Cherki. Now with Silva. Ikoma Loisopenda. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations! And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Kaká. He has teammates around him. And Baston. The first half here comes to an end. And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Opportunity to level it. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Did well to clear it away. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Substitution for Real Madrid. Bernardo Silva. Jonathan David. Very quick thinking there. Well, that ball looks promising. Oh, big opportunity. He can't hold on to it. Well, nothing untoward happened. Ryan Cherki. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Fiat. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And not cleared away properly. And the defensive intervention there. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Well, in the closing stages here, and Leipzig are up against it in terms of the scoreline.
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments, they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
Oh, superb skill. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester United facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will...
And he's in. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Charlton, Veron, Beckham. Happy to shoot, Full credit, wonderful stop. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Y como lo hizo Penda. Vidic. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Trent Alexander-Arnold. On to Silva. Hamšík. And he takes it away. Not showing good vision. Oh, this looks useful. Cherki. Jonathan David. Marek Hamšík. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Rashford. Bernardo Silva. Y como lo hizo Penda. Hamšík. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. It's going to be United's free kick. And they have possession again. Openda. Jonathan David. Must be! Rashford unable to hold it. Can he put them in front? Well, it might still work out for them. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Ronaldo. Rashford. He has teammates around him. But the danger averted for now. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. Charlton. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Can they nudge in front? And still danger here. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Openda. Dispossessed by Ferdinand. It's a fine United move in the making. But they dealt with the threat posed. Bernardo Silva. Openda. And a good-looking pass. Real chance.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance. Maybe two.
This could square the game. And a fantastic diving save. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Here's a change for Manchester United. Was it a great clearance? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Corinthians versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Makalele in position to intercept. Must take the lead here. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Smuggled away by King. Costa. And an astute piece of defending. Cherki. Jonathan David. Openda. David. And snuffing out the danger. Smuggled away. David. He's in here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Perfect challenge. Theo Hernandez. Now with David. Must be! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Cherki. David. Claude Makalele. Silva. Jonathan David. Bellingham. Sound piece of defending. Bernardo Silva. Hamšík. Cherki. Jonathan David. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Ikoma Luis Openda. Clean challenge. David. Clearance needed to be better. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Jonathan David. Openda. Silva. Javier Zanetti. Well, we're into the final half hour. Rui Costa. Good pass. Opportunity it is. And he did what he had to do defensively. Makalele. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Opportunity! Still a chance. But on the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Claude Makalele. Torres now. And credit due, a good intervention. Able to skip past his man.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Javier Zanetti. Jude Bellingham. Fernando Torres. Oh, forward they go again. Can they win this? And up for grabs off the keeper. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Good technique displayed. Oh, it's gone in! And from the tightest of angles, the keeper caught totally off guard. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Brandt. Victor Gyökeres. Jonathan David. Brandt with it. Leipzig doing well to regain possession here. Openda. David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Good challenge from Thuram. And Leipzig with the ball again. Openda. Ikoma Luis Openda. And not cleared away properly. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And Bayern will change personnel now. Jonathan David. Got a decisive punch by the keeper. And inching towards half-time, Leipzig in front here. Stuart, what have you made of their performance so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Blaise Matuidi. Scholes. And a very good challenge. Hamsik. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, the ball is moving again. It's advantage Leipzig after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. It's got to be! Couldn't grab hold of it. And on to Vidic. Eduardo Camavinga. And the ball with Shevchenko. Gyökeres. Andriy Shevchenko. And with that, the attack fizzles out. David. Silva. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And getting across to stop it. Danger averted for now. And a goal kick given. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Hamsik. Ryan Cherki. Happy to take on the shot. Easy save. Paul Scholes. Jonathan David. Real chance. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Thuram. Eduardo Camavinga. Shevchenko. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Paul Scholes, and Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Hamšík, Jonathan David, Openda, Cherki, David. Carles Puyol, Brandt, Shevchenko. Must be! Not the best challenge, free kick. Cleared away. Shevchenko. Leipzig with the ball again. Shevchenko. Is this the moment? And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. Silva. Cherki, David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Openda. Marek Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Ikoma Luis Openda. Kamavinga. Andrei Shevchenko. Victor Gyökeres. Jonathan David. Determined defending. Paolo Maldini. Taylor. It's with Hamšík. Gyökeres. Bayern have lost possession here. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here into the second half. Still in with a chance. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener and now they have it. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Kamavinga. Gyökeres. Shevchenko. Opportunity to level it. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. David, he's in here. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What terrific save! And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. "20 minutes to go. Oh, that's a really good run. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. So the action continues, and Leipzig very much bossing the proceedings. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, and he's through here. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Taylor. Cherki. Committed challenge. Can he do it? Full credit. Wonderful stop. Can he put it away? Can they slot it home? Maldini. He succeeds in clearing it. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And support available. Matuidi. Brandt with it. Now simple for the keeper. Andriy Shevchenko. And the keeper got there, and comfortably. Brandt. Victor Gyökeres. Promising move this from Bayern, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Matuidi. Victor Gyökeres. Mopping up defensively. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Could have been and touched onto the frame of the goal. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Bernardo Silva. Taylor. Now with Hamšík. Now with David. Just knocking it around, looking to... Can he put them in front? Ball is loose. Cleared away by Roberto Carlos. It will be a goal kick here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Kenneth Taylor. Silva. Cherki. Theo Hernandez now. Ryan Cherki. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Could be. Can they keep it out? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Ikoma Luis Openda. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And he saw the situation developing. Might lead to a chance. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. Gyökeres is with Scholes. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
30 minutes left for play. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Ikoma Luis Openda. Matuidi. Well, that is how to play advantage. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Blaise Matuidi is with Scholes. Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. On to David. Able to skip past his man. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
The clock ticking. Time against Bayern, but still they could fight back. Struggling to get it away. Oh, what a fine stop to keep them in this game.
Well, he had to make that save.
The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's RB Leipzig up against Bayern Munich.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Opportunity. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Jonathan David. Cherki. Big chance. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Ryan Cherki. Kenneth Taylor. Cherki. And Leipzig in a position of menace. The clearance by Thuram. Theo Hernandez. Getting forward. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Brandt. And the ball with Shevchenko. It should be! Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, this could give Bayern a chance to pull level. A corner. Just not a particularly good corner there. Well, the half-time interval is almost upon us. It's Leipzig with the advantage. Stuart, what have you made of the performance?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
This could square the game. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So they get the ball rolling again, and Bayern behind going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Openda. That's useful play. Can he make it count? Brandt. Gyökeres. Shevchenko. Oh, to level the match. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Willi Orban. And into the last 30 minutes now. Bit wasteful from Leipzig. Theo Hernandez. Shevchenko. Surely! It will be a Bayern corner. Danger averted for now. Will he find the net? Corner opportunity for Bayern. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
The cross is on, and he's got the beating of his opponent. Textbook defending inside the box. And just 5 minutes remaining. Brandt. They might not get too many more opportunities. Bayern have got to be positive. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's RB Leipzig versus Germany.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Jonathan David. Well, can they open up the defence here? But then the one that fails to hit its target. And he's through here. It's got to be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Cherki. Openda. And teammates around him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Van Basten. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. And he read it well, intercepting it. Van Basten. Eusebio. Wasted possession again. Yaya Toure. Socrates. Socrates. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Openda. Just knocked it out of there. Very quick thinking there. It's got to be. Couldn't quite hang on. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business here, the ball is moving again, and it's advantage Germany after the first half. Let's see what the second 45 has in store for us. Intercepting it intelligently. Pulisic. Eusebio. Now, who can he play it to? Socrates. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Ikoma Loiso Penda. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. And it might be. Oh, totally committed. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Hamšík. Openda. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Taylor. Hamšík. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Into the final 20 minutes. Jonathan David. That's a routine take. Socrates. And an astute piece of defending. Socrates. And it's with Eusebio. Kenneth Taylor. Cherki. It's with Hamšík. On to David. And Bernardo Silva has it. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's RB Leipzig versus Rapid Bucharest.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Wonderful chance. The save was a good one. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Can he do it? And that is goalkeeping of the very highest order. The concession of a corner here. Not troubling the keeper. Taylor. Bernardo Silva. A real opening now. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Riyad Mahrez. Moving the ball really well here. And a goal! It's Modric to put his team in front. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Marek Hamsik. Ikoma Lois Openda. Andriy Shevchenko. And cutting it out. David. Cherki. Openda. Well, sloppy in possession. Mahrez. The ball with Luka Modric. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Campbell. Close. Now with Mahrez. Shevchenko. The ball with Luka Modric. And back with Shevchenko. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Silva. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cherki. Openda. Oh, could be. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Beckham. Jonathan Klaus. And he's given us away. Close. Mahrez. The ball with Luka Modric. Nuno Mendes. Luka Modric. Clear deflection off the defender there. "20 minutes to go in this one. Mahrez. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Smuggled away. Marek Hamsik. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, good save to keep them level.
Well, at this stage of the game, that's a vital stop. Fantastic from the keeper.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Kenneth Taylor. Andriy Shevchenko. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. And he's through here. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. David Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.